2021. At the time, she was awaiting trial in a murder case. The jury found her guilty in March, and today a judge sentenced her to 20 years in prison. Brendan Kirby is in the news center now with the very latest on this. And Brendan, this wasn't a typical murder case, you say?
No, it sure wasn't, Lenise. This was a defendant who had no prior criminal convictions, a good job, 2 young children. Now 2 families are forever changed by the decisions she made in the span of just a few minutes 4 years ago. The judge, prosecutor, and defendant all used the same word to describe the events of May 10th, 2020. Senseless. Mobile County Circuit Judge Brandy Hambright sentencing Tatiana Overton Shelton to 20 years in prison for the murder of Quintavious Thompson. According to testimony at her trial in March, she was standing in line at John's Seafood on Spring Hill Avenue. A man cut in line, prompting an objection from a pregnant woman behind her. That sparked a physical altercation between the woman and Shelton. When Thompson tried to break it up, he and Shelton got tangled and fell through the window. Surveillance video shows her pulling a .40 caliber gun and shooting Thompson in the back. Mobile County District Attorney Keith Blackwood says prosecutors sought a life sentence.
It's a completely senseless murder, horrific circumstance where a man was trying to protect a friend, a pregnant friend, and then was gunned down. It's frustrating, but we deal with a lot of frustrating things here.
Shelton told Thompson's family that she has been devastated by what transpired. She said she didn't see his face and perceived danger when a man in a hooded sweatshirt grabbed her. She said she was horrified when she learned he was only 19. The victim's mother, April Jackson, says she's forgiven Shelton. She described how devastating it was to have to accept her son's high school diploma just 18 days after the shooting.
Because when you go up on the stage, my son was seated in the first row. So what they did was put flowers and his cap and gown on the chair. I heard what she said. And I think that today reality is actually setting in on her actions.
Thompson's sister, Carson Thompson, was just 16 when her brother died.
It's been a long journey, and I'm just glad that we have some type of justice, even if it's not what we thought it would be. It's something.
Shelton started in cosmetology and then pursued successful careers in nursing, pipe fitting, and as a crane operator. She was a certified welder who trained new welders. The victim's mother says that's ironic because her son planned to study welding after graduation. If things had played out differently, Shelton might have been his trainer. Reporting live from the News Center, Brendan Kirby, Fox 10 News.
One split second can change your life forever. All over someone breaking their line at a fast food restaurant end up costing a young guy his life. Like it does go to a young guy, he about to graduate high school and everything, and it just end up a bad situation. Gun is not for an offensive weapon. It's a defensive weapon. Remember that. Think wisely before we make bad decisions.